important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Gasol. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
What's up?
Free throw drops for James. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the basket by McCollum. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Gasol looking around. The dish to LeBron. For Hood. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And the basket by McCollum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Here's Schroeder. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
LeBron against Hood. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. Shoots the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Fires from the line. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. LeBron's got 5 now.
Analytics says that you should ignore the mid-range jumper. No, not with LeBron. With him shooting, I'll bank on any shot he takes.
Now here's Hood. Nurkic dishes to Hood. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
First one falls for him. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason, and the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
And it's sent back by Lillard. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He has 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Gasol. No points in the game yet for him. Off target with the open look. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Now here's Schroeder after the Marcus Olmis. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's Covington, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron outside. They need this. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 7 points for LeBron. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. 6-point game. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnover.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And he gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Covington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Shot clock at 3. Again, McCollum missing. Lakers trail by 4. The 19-foot shot kept alive. Another shot, and James with the layup. James has got 11.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Outside Hood. Pass to Nurkic. That one good for 2.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Caldwell Pope pass to Gasol. The pass to Schroeder. And Covington sends it back. Kuzma, that's good. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Here's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Portland?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's McCollum. And Portland again with the bucket.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder outside. Outside Gasol. Schroeder against Lillard. And Schroeder with the drop. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Portland making their last shot. Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Kuzma passes to Schroeder. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
And so here's Portland, leading by 5. Outside Hood. Dishes it to McCollum. Passes to Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for Nurkic.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The drive by LeBron. That shot no good. Portland leading by 7. Lillard with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Lillard dishes to McCollum.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. And a switch here also for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And so McCollum nails both of them. And here's Caldwell Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now Harrell. He kicks it to Schroeder. A floater. Rebounded by Covington. And you look at the shot chart from McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Here's Schroeder following the score by Damian Lillard. Schroeder, left side. Some solid defense from Lillard.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Lillard misses. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. And good that time. 15 points for LeBron.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Kuzma against McCollum. The drive by Cantor. Great D that time from Harrell.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And we've seen him do that before. Batter a defense by just exploding to the basket.
And the basket by McCollum.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And here is LeBron. Following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. To the right side. Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's Portland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times and you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the 2. James, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Anthony after LeBron James's miss. McCollum passes to Cantor. The 3. And Cantor throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And James throws it down.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Schroeder. The shot from the low post is good. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Schroeder against Lillard. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Good, can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 17. Poke loose. Here's Morris. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
What's up?
On the free throw, no good. Clark, the level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and haven't talked about his good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back three-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Lillard. The shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. LeBron outside. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Over Hood. James misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both. Mark, the two-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent, and so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA.
Now McCollum after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Over Harrell, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 13.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He had a strong showing last season. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Now, here is Morris. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Lillard against Schroeder. Lillard with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis. McCollum finds Hood. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Lillard. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Lakers trail by 14. Good on the bucket. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And a deep three from Lillard. But they get it back. Cantor dishes to Lillard. Tries again. He lays it in. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And there's the pass to Schroeder. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Schroeder hits them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder. The Lakers with the rebound. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Schroeder's got 14.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Schroeder against Lillard. From the arc. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Morris finds Schroeder to the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
You've got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. He can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Hood. Drains the 19-footer. He has 5.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Passes it to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 27 points for LeBron.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. A lot of different ways, Clark, to construct a roster. What would be your preference as a general manager? Any direction you might want to go?
Well, obviously, if you have an opportunity to get an outstanding franchise-type point guard or versatile wing player in today's game, I think those are the pieces that you really need to start with.
Because there's so much spacing and so much switching on defense.
Exactly, and I failed to mention a two-way player at that wing spot who can defend multiple positions but also has a pretty strong offensive skill set.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lakers on D. 8-point game. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Pass to Canner. Back to Lillard. Kicks it to Anthony. Covington trying to break free.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Trent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Covington's shot is off. In the corner, it's James. Shoots over Covington. Rebounded by Anthony. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Good work defensively by Morris. And Los Angeles guys shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Caruso, the pass to Morris. LeBron is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Trailblazers now. Lillard outside. Here's Trent. Off target from outside.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Trailblazers leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. Anthony taking his time here. Cantor trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Caruso. And it's Portland with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-pointer, Lillard. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And he gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And they double up LeBron. Down low, Caruso. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. It's a close game here in Los Angeles. Pass to Lillard. From past the arc. Moves back up. His shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 6 points.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Harrell. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lillard with no one around. Drills the 3-pointer. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
LeBron passes to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. The pass to Trent, fires from deep, and another 3 for Portland. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, you got some real numbers off the bench in the first half. How important is that contribution to the team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA, and when they come to play like we playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat, and you know, just hoping we can keep that up.
I'm sure it puts confidence in you and in the coach going into the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 32 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Great production out of Lillard tonight, but you know he's a top 10 scorer pretty much every year. One of the most confident players in the game.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
Well, one problem I see is that they're too timid on the boards. When you start to fall behind in the game, you need to become more aggressive on the offensive glass and the defensive glass.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Now here's McCollum on the court for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Cantor in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by McCollum.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Tries yet again. It's good. Nurkic has got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Now here's LeBron. 33 points for him. LeBron is doubled. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 11. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for his shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Now LeBron, after the miss 3 from Damian Lillard. From 12 feet out. Here's Kuzma. Gasol trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
Back to Lillard. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. A go-to scores mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
The first one falls. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart, make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 36. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder. Here's Nurkic. Goes up again. It's deflected.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
And the dunk by James.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Nurkic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Free throw good, Nurkic. Here's Horton Tucker. Schroeder outside. With some arc. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Here's McCollum. Got it. Good job in the low post. McCollum's got 17 now.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 16. Here's Horton Tucker. 6 to shoot. Nurkic with the block. And they're able to recover. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Collins passes to McCollum.
Caldwell Pope really good at staying in front of his man. He likes to make it difficult for whoever he's on.
Pass to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Out to Kuzma. Here's Horton Tucker. By Hood. Horton Tucker. The pass to Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers. Lillard against Schroeder. And stolen by Kuzma. Now Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. Gasol up top. He dishes it to Schroeder. Traps in the tray. Schroeder's got 19 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lillard with it. He's got 36. Put on the wing. Fires for 3. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 9. Kuzma outside. The dish now to Schroeder. Nurkic with the block. Out to Hood, beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers, another three. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lillard with the bucket.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Kuzma. Feeds to Gasol. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And that one, good. McCollum's got 19 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gasol. Dishes to Schroeder. It's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Kuzma outside. Schroeder outside over Lillard. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 16. To the middle. And here's Kuzma. Here's Gasol. Great D that time from Nurkic.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Here's Lillard. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Kuzma. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
Now here's Hood. He's got 11. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Rebound the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Gasol. Here's Horton Tucker. Lakers passing it around to the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kuzma.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Schroeder. 1 points in the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Lillard the pass to McCollum. Nurkic. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Lillard after the basket by the Lakers. The 3. And again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Second free throw, no good.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Covington wide open, he fires, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 now on the night. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 13. Kuzma outside. And another three for the Lakers.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And both free throws good for Nurkic. Lakers trail by 12. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
James looking it over. Here's Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Covington. And again, it's Portland converted.
Man, that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker, and he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. That's the Laker 5. Hits the three-point bomb. Kuzma's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Passes it to Covington. Here's Trent. James covering. Trent can't hit. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Caruso. Second chance shot. LeBron, no luck. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Anthony leading the charge.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
James, offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Trent. Down low. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Lillard throws it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Now here's Harrell. He kicks it to Schroeder. And he lays it straight in. Schroeder's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Lillard, right side, shoots over Schroeder, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Harrell. Shoots over Nurkic, and Harrell the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. And it's 8 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Back to Lillard, and some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lets it go with a 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Schroeder with the ball. Now Covington defending. Back to James. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Lillard dishes to Carmelo. Here's Trent. Here's Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Nurkic. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Morris outside. Kicks to Schroeder. Fires high post. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The drive by Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
The three-pointer is right on target. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Caruso. Morris kicks to LeBron. Clock at 6. Pass to Caruso. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Lillard connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Harrell, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Caruso for the three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And they double up LeBron. Harrell kicks to Caruso. LeBron outside. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Schroeder. Releases from the wing and drills it. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter. Trailblazers leading by 20. Lillard outside. To the inside. Covington trying to break free. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lillard against Schroeder. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple of years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Now here's Lillard. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds in this game. And James gets it to go on the assist by Schroeder. LeBron's got 41. McCollum against Caldwell Pope. McCollum dishes to Lillard. A rebound by the Lakers. In the corner, it's James. The quick look, no good that time. Trailblazers leading by 18, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Now here's McCollum. Nurkic finds McCollum. Over Harrell, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now the pass to LeBron. And he hits the jumper for 2.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
To the paint. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and keep. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Passes it to Nurkic. Here's McCollum. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers trail by 18. And it's Schroeder in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
That's good from Schroeder. Schroeder hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
From 20 feet out, the Lakers with the rebound. Harrell's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
First free throw is good.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Good on both. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Nurkic, shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 14. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And there's the feed to McCollum.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. Now LeBron. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Lillard against Schroeder, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 55.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And tonight's battle is going to... Oh, wow! Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 19. 124 left in the fourth. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Outside, Davis. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Off target at the rim. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Here's Trent. Clark, the relationship between referees and players reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
Little, he's checked in for Collins. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's Los Angeles. Outside, Davis. To stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Simons the pass to Little. Pass to Azania. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so Portland takes this one. But